Welcome back, everyone, to The Lucky Die. Previously, Lafian learns about a stash of unspoiled food. Rhal takes the daughter to meet her mother. Squash seeks to close his rift, and Zaltanna attempts diplomacy. The team pursued their own agendas for a short while, including getting or losing a job, speaking with family, attending funerals, and going on dates. Now reunited, they plan on heading to Empty Shadows in order to secure food for their starving armies. Is Aimer going to be able to find Solt despite the mob? Will they be able to spare the folks who were Squash's family? And what of the agreements made at the Eventide Council? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to The Lucky Die. The four of you, plus Aimer, find yourselves on the steps leading to the Major Circle. You have just made your way back from the Global Summit. You have just made your way back downstairs from upstairs for however long you've been. And Aimer and Rhal have come across from wherever it is that they were staying. You're all roughly outside of the Major Circle. What do y'all want to do?
I think once Squad has caught up with the team and we've been walking for a little while, I think he does pipe up just like, so who's joining on this? Like, what's the plan here? Are we just the five of us going in there? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
I think that I should probably be returning back to Solt.
Oh, so it's four of us.
I know that Trampel is quite strong, but him plus a mob trying to track down Solt. Solt was tricky and slippery enough as it is, and lots of eyes also mean lots of feet. It's much harder to find him, in my opinion.
Makes sense. He is important to catch.
I think so, too.
Okay, Squash,
so
I think you might be selling us short a little bit. The four of us versus a town, I mean... Okay, I mean, when you put it like that, I guess it really does sound a little bit intimidating, but in the long run of things, we kind of need to do it, and I feel like having a smaller group is probably better just so that we can actually get closer instead of marching up with an army of sorts.
Okay. Can we try to... Like, I know they're... I guess the word is cultists. I think I know, but can we at least try to, like, an olive branch for those who don't want to die? I don't know how we would do that. I can't. These people were my family back in the day. Like, I come from there.
My only concern is if they are absolutely dedicated to their worship, if they're absolutely dedicated to the Blissful Eclipse, then if powerful figures such as ourselves are at their doorstep trying to offer a preferred olive branch, they might just say screw it and set everything afire. It might be a case of if I can't have it, then neither can they sort of thing. That's my only concern, is if they are aware that we're coming, then it could become a bigger problem.
It's their fault there's no olives on the olive branch.
That's...
Aimer, puts her arm around you and leans her head on your shoulder.
That's one way of putting it, Rhal, yes.
Okay, but, I've been there before. They probably remember me. I've actually, I had a, I don't even know what to call it. I I had a moment in the town square when I went back to check on my parents if they were still around or what was going on with that. And I may have declared Dachin a false prophet and the Blissful Eclipse a bunch of liars. So I've been around, like, I've been there before. Like, I feel like that counts as something, like, coming back. Like, we've destroyed Dachin. Stop it. Stop. Just give us your food and we'll... You could come... I don't know. Maybe there is no solution to this.
There's always a solution. It's just not always the one that we want.
Perhaps you should all be super sneaky. I mean, you apparently know this place, don't you? You came from there.
Yeah, and I was there like... Aether tries to think how many days has passed since the so-called beach episodes.
More than a month.
Yeah.
It has been a bit.
Yeah.
It has been episode 109 was the last time you were there, I think.
No,
it wasn't. The last time you guys went there, you all went there, and that was when Demi had brought y'all back from the plane, stuck you in... It's the episode that almost literally just released, episode 200, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have seen it. It was kind of under attack, and there was lots of fighting and shit happening there.
Okay. How are we getting the food out of there?
That depends entirely on how much of it there is and exactly how much fighting we end up doing in between. Like, I'm sure they've got carts and wagons of the sort, so if we can get in and get things like that onto that, great. If not, I think it might be a little bit more limited to whatever we can fit in our bags of holding.
Can you make them bigger?
The bags of holding?
Yeah. And then just like big enough for, like, if we come across like a lot of food, we put it over the food. And,
I feel like that's a question for a wizard or a Carlson.
Right now, this is a question for Reddit.
What's a Reddit? I never heard of that.
Yes, correct. This is a question for Carson.
I mean, it's a maybe. It's not ideal, but
yeah. So why don't we try securing the food, if we can, quietly, safely, and without bloodshed. And if we can whisk it away, then we whisk it away. If we have to confront the townspeople and tell them we're taking your food, then, like, at least let's try to tell the ones that aren't, like, fully sold on the whole end of the world thing, like, you guys can, lay down your arms and come to town.
I mean, yeah, you did manage to, kill Dachin. It's probably a pretty big blow to them.
I guess the other question is, if somebody there wants to come back, do we trust them?
Right. Do you welcome potential enemies into your midst? And even with Dachin being dead, it then becomes a question of, did he die and that broke their spirits, or did he die and become a martyr for them? Because one of those is dangerous.
They did cause everyone on the world to starve except for themselves. Taking their food away is going to turn the tables on them, Squash. The rest of the town. It will be like killing them.
It is.
Maybe they should be on their own.
But if any of them say they don't want to be there, like surely there's a person there that never wanted to be part of all this, but their entire town just went insane. I don't know.
Give it a shot, but just don't feel bad for the rest of them.
I would appreciate at least a shot.
Maybe they don't go back with you. Maybe they can go somewhere else. They can't be close to the four of you or any of the other important people right now. They can't.
Send them to Chatvok or something.
Right. I hear they have a new mayor who can sometimes be a little tough, but probably a good choice.
Jackwot got a new mayor.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah. What do you mean? Why are you asking that like it's a new thing? We've known that.
No, I know. I'm just chuckling to myself.
Yeah, it's Travis. What do you mean? It's fine.
What? No, it's not.
Honorina.
It's Honorina.
Travis. It's Honorina. Travis, Honorina.
Sorry,
Damn it,
sorry.
same person.
Travis is the...
Honorino.
Wait,
Whatever we do it.
is Travis the little scaredy gnome? Is his name Travis?
No, I'm.
No, that's Trevor.
Trevor, yeah, okay. I was like...
I was
Okay,
making.
I
Travis
love
is the voice of
Trevor.
Honorino.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
100% thought the same thing.
Can we go say
that
hi
you
to
did,
Trevor?
So it's. I also thought that you were talking about the gnome.
No.
Can you imagine Trevor in charge of Chapel?
Yes.
I don't know.
I love it. I love it. It's great.
You see, like, that would fall apart in a second. The mob would go like, we want more food. And he's like, okay, take the food. We're starving.
Okay,
Oh,
I guess you can take it.
we're now starving. Oh, do you want, I don't know, my food? I made a birthday cake because it's my birthday, but if you guys are hungry, you can have it.
Oh, Trevor. Neil, you have to stop trying to bring Trevor into everything.
I love Trevor so
You're the worst.
Trevor's so good.
All right, sorry.
All right, back to where we were.
Yes.
Where are we?
Send them
so-
to Chatvok.
I mean, Chatwood probably sounds like a good place for them.
Okay. Like, just, I would like to have somewhere to tell people that don't want to throw themselves on fire to go. I'm hoping there's somebody to save from that town. It's a little bit, I don't know what to phrase it. It's very crushing.
I understand. Not everybody has the ability to face death as an alternate. Rhal and I did, but we had no other choice.
So why don't we do this then? Priority 1, get in as quietly as possible, try to secure whatever food store they might have. I'm assuming they would have most of it in one place. Once we have it secured, we can attempt to persuade, convince, however you want to go about it, Squash. Try to get whatever people that are perhaps not totally on board with the Blissful Eclipse, have them go to Chatvok, where we already know that the person in charge there should hopefully be capable of handling potential questionable people, considering that's kind of what they did for a living. And then we just try to get everything that we can with us, and then just come back, and then everything will be swell, right?
Let's be honest. I mean, we have an ultimatum to give them. If anything happens to us down there, a whole army will go down to wipe it out and figure out. They're done. That food is not theirs anymore. And if it's not us that takes it,
Yeah.
it'll be something worse for them.
That's kind of brutal, Rhal. Damn.
It's true. It's true. Everyone will go down there to get their food.
No, it is. I just, hearing it from you,
We have a starving army and we know where their food is. That's like easy math.
I know that if anything were to happen to you, that I know at least 4 people who would come after you. And I would not hesitate to let Apella know exactly what happened. So why don't I take one of your rings? And if I don't hear back from you every couple of hours, we will come after you.
I've been handing my ring out. I don't know if I have.
I think it's fair to say that it would either be Demi. It's either you or Demi that has yours right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say that when you turned up in the morning, Demi gave it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm happy to handwave that you have that. I think that's totally fine in the missing hours between when you arrived back in Falsum and now. So I think that's fine to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give it to Ama.
Ama takes it. And then the 3 of you have the ring in your head here. Hello.
oh, hi. Welcome in.
Just testing. Hello.
Oh,
Emma has like a big smile on her face.
your thinking voice is
Tea time is at noon.
sounds a little different than your normal voice. That's strange.
I just like to be super happy. I've never had this before. This is so cool.
We had to live with it.
And then,
Involuntarily.
she says, "Okay, I will continue to go hunt down Solt, but if anything were to happen, I will let Trempel know, and he should be able to get hold of everybody else who needs to know."
Okay.
All right.
Rhal hugs Emma.
Oh,
She gives you like a really big hug back.
Good luck and be careful.
I will be. And if there is any problem, I will let one of these three know. Okay? I promise.
See if someone can teleport you to Trampa.
I'm going to go ask the Demi for help. She should know where Trempel is. He is her boss after all.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Still amusing.
And in the ring you hear, "See you later, guys. Call me in an hour or two."
It's an open line.
oh boy.
And then she basically ascends the stairs up to the major circle. And probably not more than a couple of minutes, Rhal, you stop feeling Amy's heartbeat right next to yours.
No. Oh no. She had a heart attack.
No, she's just gone. She's away.
Oh.
She's not dead. She's away.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought we were going for a very dramatic twist.
Dramatic twist. Demi is actually the demon. She's always been Dachin.
No,
That's why
just,
she never did any damage to him.
no, just Emma had a bad heart. It just happens, guys. It can happen to anybody.
No, and she disappears upstairs.
Right, so elephant in the room. Who are we pestering to get us there? You see the dilemma, yes.
Yes. Do I have anybody in the major circle? No? You changed their
that's
name?
right. It was the Witches Society, and that was the major circle.
Damn, fresh brain, you're good.
They've become an independent...
Yeah, they're an independent, and they are responsible for a lot of things now, and they're not going to rejoin the Witches Society. They're going to be independent, yeah.
I'm calling it right now. They declared their independence, and that's only flying right now because the apocalypse is on the horizon. As soon as this apocalypse business is over, there's going to be some harsh words.
Trempal is actually going to branch out and take them all over.
Alexa, play Independence Day by Martina McBride.
Oh my god.
Would Squash know somebody within the major circle he would assume would be providing that service right now?
Yeah, like Demi has also been there, so she's the only one who could accurately get you back there.
I know, but Demi's busy.
Because everyone else is like a literal dice roll of whether they get you close enough to it or not. She's the only one who's actually been there. And she just made it to get you there last time.
Yeah.
V?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me?
Neil.
The awkward thing that we're kind of like stuck with now at this point with like us saying goodbye to Emma and then walking with Emma to the same place.
No, she's already gone. She's already gone.
I think she's
hey guys.
I think she's teleporting with Trampal or something. No, she has to teleport from...
Yeah, we just...
She has to go... She's using Demi to send her to Trempel.
Yeah, so we're both going to walk...
Okay, so we're standing in front of Demi now.
Oh, it's fine. Just wait a few minutes, then go.
Wait. Really quickly.
Okay,
I
wait.
have a bag full of things to give everybody, and I don't think I've given them yet, right?
What?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay,
What?
Demi's gonna
Can you
leave
send me a
with
list of my bag of things? V?
Yes. So we decided that you were going to keep one magical item for each of them. We hadn't decided what they were going to be, and we decided they were going to be pretty random because the collection of stuff you found was pretty random.
That's fine. Just
right.
roll me up whatever random shit because I want to give gifts before we leave because who knows, they might be useful. Zaltanna stops for a second and goes, "Oh, wait, I got you guys presents."
Oh. You missed my birthday. It was actually fairly recently.
Okay, this wasn't a birthday present, but sorry I missed your birthday.
You've been keeping track of the date?
Yes.
Oh.
We had a whole episode dedicated to it. Rhal, I went back home, celebrated.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, Rhal, I think you came with
What
me.
date
didn't
is
you?
it?
What's the birthday?
What?
Today is day 138 since the apocalypse.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, but what
I'm
day is
about
it in year time?
Don't worry about it.
For God's sake. Don't worry, I probably have it somewhere. Give me a second. Pieces of shit. Continue
See?
on. Continue on.
You're about to
Yes.
be really regretful of what you gave me because
boy.
I'm going to give.
I know.
So Zaltanna reaches into her bag and pulls out what looks like a sports headband and hands it to Squash.
Squash receives it. That's very nice. What is it?
It makes you invisible.
Okay, that's better than very nice. That's super nice.
Yeah. I figured, the DM gave me an invisibility headband and I'm going to give it to the person that's going to piss her off the most to have to deal with him being invisible.
I don't have anything for you. Thank you so much. I'm not going to ask where you got this
Piece of
because
shit.
that's rude.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, and then I got these gloves, and she takes out these like fingerless gloves, and she hands them to Rhal. Actually, no, I don't think Rhal needs them. I'm not going to give them to Rhal. I'm going to give them because Rhal's good at climbing. Right?
Yeah,
Rhal,
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Rhal doesn't. Need these.
I've evolved past climbing. I can run
He
on
runs.
walls.
Yeah, I'm going to give these to Balance. Balance, you get cool fingerless gloves.
Fashionable.
Fingerless gloves are cool.
They let you climb. Like really good. Like some would say like a spider.
Oh, okay. I can think of a few ways I could probably make that work. All right.
I don't know what this last thing is. I'm going to be real with you. Okay, so it's like a cool like wire cage necklace. Like the charm is a wire cage. It's like maybe the size of if you closed up your thumb and your forefinger into a circle. It's about that size. Yeah. And it's on a leather string. And I hand this necklace to Rhal and I go, if you use this on someone, it'll trap them in place.
Oh wow! Well, thanks.
It
You know,
gives you
Emma could really use this.
No, it's for you. It's for you.
No regifting.
Don't regift.
You ingrate.
I had to steal this from well, I didn't really steal it. The shop got abandoned after I got stuck in like a situation where I was in a time loop. And it wasn't great. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, the point is, this is for you.
Lafian looks puzzled.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So and it gives you force cage once per day.
Okay, thanks.
V, are you sure about that?
Rhal.
Hold on, I'm gonna read.
Rhal, I don't think you understand. That is a kingly gift.
It's very
So-
fashionable.
I put Casey and Zaltanna through the worst Groundhog Day ever with some very powerful cultists. And they fucking nailed it. So, yeah, they managed to get to the cultists before the cultists took all their magical shit away. So, yeah.
I don't
I was like,
remember
fuck it. Have it.
what I took, so you have to give me something good, V, because I don't fucking remember what the hell I took. I deserve something good. Groundhog Day is my worst nightmare. I genuinely have nightmares sometimes that I'm stuck in Groundhog Day situations.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I blame
I
Supernatural.
will have a look through my notes.
I think I took some kind of cloak, but I don't remember what.
Yeah, I think you did.
So yeah, you guys all got really good shit. Spider
Mhm.
climb once a day, invisibility once a day. You could trap our enemy in a fucking impossible cage.
Well,
cage.
in theory, they can still teleport out, but they have to do like a really solid check to get the fuck out of that. It's not easy.
Anyway, I really hope you can all use these things. They seemed kind of cool, so I grabbed them. And I just want to make sure before we go anywhere that you guys have these, because who knows if you're going to need them wherever.
Thank you very much.
It's appreciated.
Thank you.
Rhal, if you ever point that necklace at me, I swear to God. Gods. I've
I'm
had
right
enough force
here.
cages.
Swear to Zaltanna.
Swear to Zaltanna.
Swear to me! Swear to me!
Nothing can hurt you in there, though.
No, it just inflicts emotional damage.
Nobody puts Lafian in the corner. Okay, quick question, V. I am assuming these are attunements.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
Oh,
they are
shit.
so powerful.
I would say so.
Very surprised if
Yeah,
they don't require-
I'd say that these are attunements. Yeah, like I think most of the things I've seen that have like spider climb is attunement. So yeah, I'd say attunement. What kind of clothing item would you like, Zaltanna? It doesn't have to be a cloak.
I mean, it's Zaltanna, so I feel like anything that would be very good for punching people with, she would take. So like braziers, brass knuckles,
Clothing, because you're at a tailor's shop.
brass
Casey.
knuckles are a clothing item.
Casey, I have an
Leather
idea.
jacket.
What about, because you have a beard now, what about those metal things that some of the dwarves put in their beards?
Oh yeah, like a little beard jewel.
Yeah.
A beard jewel, or because it was a clothing store, not a jewelry store. But I did I did get the jewelry for Rhal.
A beard
So-
scrunchie.
A little beard. I don't want a scrunchie. That seems too big. I feel like Zaltanna keeps her beard clipped short. Like I don't think she lets it grow to like wizened wizard length. So like I don't know, like a beard jewel of some sort, or like a leather jacket, because Zaltanna's cool in leather jackets.
I think
are
a
cool.
leather jacket would be dope. Like I think your armor is literally from Bellum anyway. I think a leather would be dope. You have a leather jacket of psychic scream.
What? Oh, cool. Can you send me the info on that?
Yeah, sure. Bonk.
Yeah, I'm assuming the party's taking like an hour for everybody who wants to try out their new cool shit to do that. There's an hour attunement rule.
And also, Lafian told me I can't put him in a box.
I'll get very angry if you do that.
Now listen, Lafian. It's a 20-foot box, and it's invisible, so you might not know you're in it.
Is that your plan? You're just gonna wait until he's
Figure out.
You're gonna put him in a box.
It's a prank. It's a prank necklace.
Prank 7th level spell.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my god. So yeah, the four of you end up with a necklace of force cage, a headband of greater invisibility, and fingerless gloves of spider climb, and a leather jacket of psychic scream. So you can take the hour to attune to those. You can detune whatever makes you feel fine, just to make sure we're roughly in the right places for everyone. So yeah, you guys can hang out for an hour wherever the hell you want to hang out for an hour, and you now have your shiny new items. Zaltanna was already attuned because I'm assuming that jacket went straight the fuck on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know it.
Yep.
Zaltanna scares
So
me
yeah,
now.
that was your haul from the tailor shop, and we get to avoid that awkward interaction immediately following someone the same way when you're leaving after having said goodbye.
That is good point.
Boom.
Boom. Zaltanna solves.
Thank you, Zaltanna. You saved us once again.
Right.
Damn fucking straight. Damn fucking straight I did.
Suppose we should probably get going while we still have daylight to burn?
Yes.
Demi!
Yep.
Demi!
Please get us back to the plot.
Hi, Emma.
Just run into the building. Demi.
Ama and Demi are actually they're just talking. They have done for the last hour and a half. Like, they haven't actually sent her off to try and follow it. No, Ama left. She's not gone, as in dead. She left. She left a while ago. Yeah, like Demi's just, she looks really tired. Like she hasn't slept in a couple of days, and she seems to be like furiously, like, as you left her this morning, she was just writing away and doesn't even really look up when the four of you come in.
All right, Squash is going to walk into the room with a purpose. Strut into the room. He knows what he's doing.
As if he has a room here.
Yeah, I think he just walks in with a little bit of purpose and just like, hey, Demi, I brought the gang.
She looks up and smiles like, hey.
We have a plan. It's a weird one, and we kind of need help.
What kind of help? Because I have a thing that I really, really, really need to finish before I have to really, really go away. I've got to go do something with Damaz in like the next like hour or so, and I'm just desperately trying to finish this before I go. And Tremper's already kind of like mad at me for having. No, it doesn't really matter. What?
We want to go to Empty Shallows and recover the food they have stored away there to try to make up for the lack of food because of Solt.
Right.
You're the only person I know who's been there before, and thusly you're the only person I can ask for assistance to teleport us there.
Okay, that's no problem. I'm actually going to be helping Damaz in an hour or two go doing the other site he was talking about. And he said that there are a bunch of people going, but he clearly knew you guys were going, as she looks at between Lafian and Zaltanna. Clearly knew that that piece of shit, I'm going to fucking murder him. Okay, well, cool. All right, no problem. All right, good luck.
Well, Demi, if possible,
she puts her hands down.
Because of the discussion we had about our strategy, if you're able to send us a little outside of the village so that we don't just appear in the throng of a crowd.
Okay, so I actually only know one place to teleport to, and that's the place that I dropped you off and then picked you up. It's actually kind of on the ridge overlooking it. So there's a little bit of a climb down through the trees you're going to have to do first, and you're probably not going to be seen as a sightline from the village. So you're probably going to be fine.
Perfect.
Yep. Unless, of course, I slightly miscast, in which case you may end up 20 foot in the air or like, in the middle of the town. That I can't 100% guarantee, but I can guarantee you will get to... I can get you to 90%. I will get you exactly where you need to be. All right.
It's a safe spot.
You good to go? Yes. All right. Good. Off you go. And she just opens her hands. She opens her hands, but Squash, you realise that's just an involuntary action. You don't see any hand movements or anything like that. And you all feel a tug in your navels, and you just go through the stalking.
Wait, is she casting magic differently?
She's casting it without any verbalization or without any hand movements. She does this frequently, yeah.
Oh, but she used to do hand movements. I used to be able to copy her. Is she hiding magic away from me?
Yeah, she used to do it slowly for you to learn.
Is she trying to keep me away from magic? There will be words
in the major circle.
I will be writing to my congressman about this.
Squash, you don't pay taxes. You all feel a tug on your navel, and you go very quickly through the stalking until you find solid ground beneath your feet. You find yourselves on a bit of a ridge overlooking the town beneath you. You can see there's lots of trees down the side of this very steep kind of valley, and you realise that unless you know exactly where this place is, it would be very easy to miss it. You see that there is a waterfall off to one side that, Squash, thank goodness, is no longer glowing a really strange pink colour with magic. Below you, you see that there is a little trickles of water, and you see these small... No, you don't see them. You see that there is maybe 3 or 4 buildings that seem to still be standing. You see lots of debris and damage all around. You see that there is obvious signs of fire and obvious signs of frost damage. You can see that there are places where corpses have been dragged, and you can see places that the vines and the earth have changed and shifted and come up in big spikes in various places. You can see the remains of what looks like a ginormous rune that had been made into the earth. You see people wandering around, but they are but specks off in the distance.
You said there were 3 houses?
Yeah, like... There's like the what you would know to be like the town hall, like a much bigger place where a lot of people were sleeping.
Yeah,
and you see I'm going to say you're going to see that the temple building that had been built to Dacian is still standing, albeit slightly damaged. And you can see there's like one or two other slightly bigger houses that still managed to like survive somehow. When you were here properly last time, you know that a lot of the houses were being taken down and broken into pieces to be used as part of the rune.
Yeah. All right.
Your house still stands, the house of your parents.
I know, they're using it as a disgusting testament to Dacian's...
yeah, fuck Damas.
No, it's being used as a disgusting testament to Dacian's... What is it that I would, like, gift to them? It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Squash is gonna find himself a nice rock to sit down on and just, like, all right, give me, like, 5 minutes. I'll see if I can spot anybody walking around with food stuff or items that we could maybe see where they're coming from. That way we might actually find out which building they're hiding their food in.
Good plan.
I would like you to roll a perception check at disadvantage because you are quite far away.
Disadvantages.
Despite your almost godlike perception and stealth skills, this is still quite far away.
Okay.
And halflings are notoriously short.
What's that?
A little more difficult to see. Sorry.
Need to hop on Zaltanna's shoulders, throw on a trench coat.
Yeah, I have to like cast enlarge induce on the pair of them so that they can be bigger and.
You people are the worst. I'll cast enlarge on myself, then I can see over the hedges. Here we go. Perception. You're not going to like this, V, because I have that stupid thing that gives me a minimum of 10 on it.
Ugh.
Yep. So I rolled 6, but that gets rounded up to 10 plus my modifier, so 26.
I hate everything about this. Okay. You can see that it is fairly obvious from the movements of the people that they all seem to be either heading towards the temple or heading towards the waterfall itself. You can tell that the main building, the town hall, is still used as like the main barracks, the main sleeping area, because you could just see a lot of people going in and out of that building very, very frequently. Whether they're asleep in it at this time or whether they're eating their afternoon tea, you can't be sure. You notice that they are hauling a lot of the materials that had been formerly part of the rune, or houses that they had pulled down, or damage that has happened because of the big battle that happened. You can see that a lot of that stuff is either in piles, like ordered by this is wood and this is metal and this is like stones and maybe precious gems. You remember precious gems, but you reckon there'd be a pile of them too. They seem to be in piles, but you also notice that some of the people who are going off towards where the waterfall is dragging some of that stuff with them. That's all I'm going to give you because you really are quite far away.
No problem.
So it takes like a good session of squinting to really get any real detail. It is quite difficult. So yeah, that's what you gain from that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I am now realizing that Squash should have bought a spyglass a long time ago. Yeah, Squash relays most of that information. It looks like most likely the food is in the town hall, or so they seem to be dragging a lot of material towards the waterfall. Does Squash have any memory of something like does Squash have a memory of the classic cave behind a waterfall thing? It would be
how old were you left? You were like 11 or 12, right? You were quite young. Yeah, absolutely. You would have a memory of there being something behind the waterfall, but you remember it as this like maybe 20-foot deep cave. You were a kid at the time, so I'm really not going to give you any more information than that. No. You remember that there used to be these really old ropes and like bars of metal that are hammered into the side of the rock face that could get you up and behind the waterfall, and also right to the top of the waterfall. But kept going further and further up requires that daring courage of a young child trying to prove their worth by climbing to the very top of the waterfall. You definitely remember those sorts of things, but yeah, you remember that there is like a small-ish cave about, a third of the way up behind the waterfall.
Yeah. So either they have it all in their town hall, which would be a little bit flagrant of them if they're trying to hide it. But there was like a hidden cave somewhere behind the waterfall. It's a little bit of a climb, but it's there. And I do see them carrying a lot of material towards the waterfall. They might be building something there. Maybe they're like building their final like resting place for the apocalypse.
Sort of a bunker shelter sort of thing.
Yeah, of course they did get attacked and their rune was destroyed, and I can see the bodies, the piles. They definitely have suffered. So it wouldn't be surprising, especially since there's no Daejin to come back and regroup them, that they would be creating some kind of a bunker. Yeah, I think that's a good word.
I mean, it makes sense too, because typically, if you're going to try to preserve foodstuffs, at least non-Goodberries and things of that sort, you want it to be somewhere that's going to be dark and cold. So a cave behind a waterfall certainly makes sense.
Yeah. We can start moving around. Actually, if I remember correctly, there's pins, like pythons or whatever you call them, that go all the way to the top of the waterfall. We could actually climb down into the cave. That way we wouldn't even have to go into the valley before we check the cave.
Would we be visible, though?
Very, but by the time... Well, yeah, because, like, you are who you all are. Like, Squash maybe be able to sneak down, but y'all are wearing bright colours. You are bigger creatures than you expect to see climbing down. Like, maybe a halfling be able to climb up and down and not be taken too much notice of, but the four of you as a group, you would stick out like a sore thumb. However, if you are going to walk your way around this valley and get to the top of the waterfall, like Squash, you would know that would take you like the better part of a day. So by the time you get there, you'd be looking at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh.
And let me see what moon phase we're in. Hang on. The moon is almost completely empty. You're 15 days from a full moon.
Ooh. So very
or 12
dark.
days from a full moon. It's like an absolute slither of moon right now. So it's as dark as you could probably want it, with just enough light to maybe see what you're doing. And I think most of you have a variation of dark vision anyway, so...
I can't see.
So somebody
like...
may have unattuned, huh?
Oh, Lafian.
Yeah, if we were to walk on the rim, we wouldn't get there until, like, midnight. Like, it's going to be dark. How long would it take us to just cross the valley? Just walk down and into the waterfall?
Probably won't take you particularly long, like maybe 3 or 4 hours. Like by the time you get down one side, cross the valley itself, and then like climb up the waterfall. Like, yeah, you're probably taking out 3 or 4 hours. At like a good pace. If you're trying to be a little bit more sneaky, you'll probably get there just after sunset.
So yeah, we can also just kind of cross the valley. I'm sure we will not be unaccosted. So I have a feeling we're gonna stick out. I know you, Lafian, you can't see in the dark anymore. And
I can't see either.
Yeah, you took off your ring, didn't you?
I have too many magic things.
I wanted to try out the gloves was all.
Spider climb would be fucking epic down that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Now you could climb down the waterfall. I mean, but you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to see where you're going, but you can do it.
You would be, yep. Of course I don't have dark vision spell. Why would I have something useful?
How far away is this waterfall from us where we are right now?
Why are you asking?
Because teleporting.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
Your teleport's like a mile, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with 4 uses or 4 teleport miles, whatever it is you do.
Okay. I have to do math. Okay. I still have a good amount. All right, we're good.
I do not have any light spells.
We have never needed
I don't
them
think anyone
in our
does.
200 some odd episodes.
No. I have minor
No, you
illusion.
use torches.
I
Yeah.
do have fairy fire, which lights up our enemies.
That is not the same.
Okay, so you find yourselves as the sun is beginning to set, beautiful sun over this winter ground. You find yourself standing at the edge of a waterfall. The river is rushing very loudly to one side of you. And as you look down and you see the river and the water like cascading away, looking over this valley, it's mostly plunged into shadow. So it's kind of difficult to see exactly all the comings and goings down there unless you have phenomenally godlike sight. You do notice that there are these like... they look like new ropes have been put in fairly recently, not like yesterday or the day before, but some point this season, the ropes have been replaced. You also notice that there are what looks like pythons and obvious bars so that you can hold onto them and guide yourself down. Yeah, that's what you see when you arrive.
Are we in the cave?
You could not see the cave.
Okay.
You would have to climb down and like shimmy behind it. There's no way to see the cave from anywhere except right next to the waterfall.
Okay.
Sorry, you were intending to teleport to the top of the waterfall, right? I hadn't got that part of your plan wrong.
I guess we hadn't discussed it that hard. The intention would be either to teleport at the top or the bottom. The top actually does allow us to climb down, which should be fewer halflings in the way. Almost at hobbits.
Yeah, close enough.
Legally distinct.
No, not a hobbit. So yeah, we'll go with the fact that you teleported to the top.
Right.
What do you guys want to do now?
All right. So I can actually see. I still have the blessing of the Eye of Winter.
Yep.
Don't know how long that's gonna last. Squash has like a mile long stare as he's like, oh wait, when is that gonna go away tonight? Uh-oh. I don't know how this works. And then he recoups. I could go first and no, I think it's best if Zaltanna goes first. I know you're loud, but like at that point, does it matter?
Okay, but do you want me to be quiet anyway, or
Like you can try, but I don't think climbing down pythons in and he gestures at your armor. All of this is going to be quiet in any way.
okay?
Do you think you could?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Didn't I give Zaltanna something with the Bellum armor?
Did you now? Did you know?
If Zaltanna wins, she is gifted armor. Bellum's Last Stand, onyx armor, black armor with swirls of brightest white. I think I made them red because it fit with your theme. A +1 plate armor, no disadvantage on stealth. Your total armor is 19 before bonuses. Crits become normal hits.
But wait, so 19 without the +1.
Yep. So you should be on 20.
There's okay, yeah, I have a 20. Okay, but there's nothing about it being quiet.
There's no disadvantage on stealth anymore. So
cool.
if you're able to gain advantage on stealth, you actually get advantage on stealth.
Okay, but I just have +0 stealth anyway.
Correct.
So you're just a normal amount of not sneaky.
You're just normal fucked now, not double fucked.
Not upsettingly bad, just normal bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to really miss being upsettingly bad because at least it was something.
At least it was funny.
At least it was funny. All right.
You know, if you're upsettingly bad at something for long enough, you will probably become normal bad at it. I'm sorry. It's just the evolution of life.
Yeah. So, yeah, you could climb down, not necessarily silently, but you are no longer quite as hindered by your armor as you were before.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, you can go down, try to be as stealthy as you can, of course. I'm not sure what to do about the boys.
What do you mean?
I can go down as a specter. Scare them. Good cop, bad cop.
But you...
Well, I think he means more about the sight thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's quite dark already, but there's like some light. It might be difficult, but you can probably... Wait, Rhal, you can run on walls. Why am I worried about you?
why do I need light to run on walls?
That's what I'm saying.
What? No, Squash, you if you're running through a forest and it's dark, you still can't see if you're going to hit something. You don't have a sense of direction.
I'm so tempted to say that sounds like some non-rogue problems, as I have blind sight.
Considering that we are neither rogue, yes.
That sounds like poor people problems. I've got blind sight.
I'm going to say, because you arrived a little bit before sunset, basically as it's coming, you reckon, if you hustled, get down to where you vaguely remember the cave being.
Yeah.
I mean, you were only a kid at the time, so you reckon you could get down there with maybe the last person being in a little bit of darkness, but you reckon that, so long as y'all are okay at climbing down on these, you reckon you probably could get there as, like, the sun is completely gone from that area.
All right. Thank you.
It's a little bit sketch, but it's way better than it would have been.
Yeah, then I think Zaltanna going first is a good idea, because if any of us lose our grip, she is the most likely to actually be able to save our asses.
Or
She will not only see our asses fall, but she will also have the power to save us.
Catch.
or Rhal and I both just walk down the cliffside.
You could do that too. You.
Listen, I attuned to this thing. I'm gonna use it, goddammit.
Fine.
It's a gift from a god. It would be an insult not to.
Thank you.
These become
You're
the
right.
first relics of Zaltanna.
Jesus
The
Christ,
gloves of Zaltanna, yes.
Zaltanna's boots look so clean from where I'm standing.
So do you want to set up a rope or something?
So Rhal, like, there are like things to climb down with. So there are ropes here and there.
Okay,
There are
cool.
like pythons and stuff. So you can use them to climb down.
Gotcha.
Absolutely fine. I wasn't going to make it the world's hardest check to get down, but it is like minorly difficult. All right, Zaltanna going first.
Sounds right to me.
Followed by, I'm believing, who's going last at least?
I think Squash should be the last one to come down.
Yeah.
Provide some range support,
Okay.
keep an eye out.
Yep.
Okay. All right. In that case, okay. Zaltanna, could I have you make an athletics check for me, please?
No.
Pretty, please?
22.
Okay, I'm going to say that you're definitely going to be able to climb down very, like, sure-footed. Like, these things are, like, they feel like they've been, like, newly put in. They're well, like, looked after. They're maintained. You're finding the grip very easy. You know, you're super strong. So I'm going to say that, yeah, you can definitely make it down to where the cave is, which is about a third way up from the floor, and that you would be able to react in time if any of the others were to do something quite so foolish as to fall off.
When I get off, I open my arms and I quietly mouth, "Ta-da!"
Okay, fair. Okay. The thing is, I want to be able to ask y'all how stealthy you're trying to do this. However, on the, let's be, like, honest side, you're climbing down a mountainside.
Mhm.
There's not really a whole lot that you can do to be stealthy.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll once for perception over on my side, and it would just be I'm just going to look at the passive perception of the highest thing I have statted out, and just have one of you who isn't Squash roll, because Squash is a monster and should not be able to do this, because he's also not the one that would be in danger of being spotted. So I would like one of the three of you who isn't named Squash to roll a stealth roll for me, please.
Bullying. Bullying.
Yeah.
Shot not, because my stealth is +0.
Yeah, I think Rhal, like, you would make the most sense to roll this anyway, because you are the one that's shaped a lot less like a halfling, because you have a tail and horns. So yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to tell you the check isn't massively difficult. So yeah, you should be cool. We believe in you.
17.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's pretty bad for me. But
It's still pretty good. All right. The two of you for spider climb, you can just climb down the wall, right? You don't need to do anything. Your hands are against the wall. You are a spider and you will climb down that. You don't need anything at all, right?
Oh, not even. I can just walk.
Great. You become much less of a target by making yourself a dot that is walking down the wall.
Exactly.
Absolutely fine. I'm going to say you get down into the area where Zaltanna is, like fairly easily and without too much care. It's beginning to get a little dark. Rhal, can I have you make an athletics check, please, with advantage?
In athletics with advantage? What am I doing?
You are getting down the wall, or are you literally just walking down with your monk BS?
Spectre can carry me down.
Spectre is not carrying you down.
I am slow fallby.
Oh, he's just gonna fucking jump off.
I float off like a ghost. Ooh.
Guys
The
are
haunted
literally
cliff.
the worst. Okay, yeah, fine. It's not suspicious at all as this dragonborn who is like 6 foot something jumps off the edge of the cliff, and you feel these many hands like supporting you as you begin to fall, and it feels like kind of comfy. And you have this good view as you're slowly floating down. You look across and you see all of these people in the distance far below you kind of like begin to light torches and lights coming up inside the house. Do you see one with a torch looking up at you going, my God? They don't really. You don't see that at all. You just continue floating down.
The context is that Spectre has to show up because I've thrown myself off of a cliff.
Yeah. It's not like all your spectres aren't going to be around you guys anyway.
That's some Superman Mary
It's like
Jane bullshit.
I'm so confident that he's going to be here for this.
And then he's just in the stalking going, I could fucking drop him. I could do it.
We could
I
do
could
it
do it right
like,
now.
We could. No, you feel the gentle hands, and just as you get to the right point, like you know that you're going to need to reach out, grab something, and then like get yourself into the little cave behind. Squash, athletics, please.
Can I argue literally anything than athletics?
You can't argue stealth
No, I'm arguing
or
acrobatics.
perception.
I'm arguing acrobatics.
Describe what you're doing.
Instead of using like muscles to hold on to the ropes and stuff, he is using learned skills to kind of like twist the ropes around his arms so that he can slide down them a lot easier. He knows how to like wedge his hands and fingers into like the little crevices around, and yeah, using that to climb up and down.
This is like the difference, but
You're parkouring your way down.
between like a firefighter and a strip dancer.
I swear to Christ, Neil, if you don't delete this right now, you take that back.
Nope, that's a booper right there.
You make me hear
That's
that
a
with
blooper.
my own ears, Neil. How dare you? How actually dare you?
Why are you so upset?
Squash does not go down like a stripper compared to Zaltanna's fireman. I refuse these descriptions.
Strippers are incredibly graceful. That's a compliment.
They are, but Squash is not a stripper.
Yeah.
No, you...
What you do behind closed doors is your thing. That's your.
I was gonna make that joke too. Oh, you guys are the worst.
OnlyFans.halfling girth.
No, I have to wear 2 speedos to contain this.
It's onlyfiends.net.
Yep, only fiends.
We're just friends, don't know, Stockholm.
No, that's the name of the episode
okay.
now is Only Fiends.
No,
Only fiends. I will accept your acrobatics.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He's using his third leg to climb down too.
That in because
Oh,
I
damn
don't
it.
think you made an argument.
Made an argument, Neil.
Okay, but I missed something earlier because V said the word army and my brain went, where does the general keep his armies? In his sleeveys. And then I had to mute my mic for myself because I started laughing so hard at my own joke that isn't even funny. So I get you, Neil.
This team. V, how did you get to 250 episodes with us?
How do we get this far, guys?
I ask myself
all right,
that
Squash.
all the time.
I look at the fact we've been doing this for more than 6 years is unbelievable. All right, Squash, roll your acrobatics. Go right ahead. I'll take this dumb argument.
I rolled a 23 and accidentally rolled with disadvantage, so I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, you will get down absolutely fine. When you climb down, it's definitely like dark. It's not quite as easy going as the people who can literally walk down the side of the cliff. But yeah, you get down absolutely fine. You find yourselves in what looks like a 15-foot deep cave. It's almost as wide as the waterfall itself, but not quite. It's very easily hidden unless you know it's there. Although obviously if you were here and you saw all these things climbing up, you could probably guess there's some shenanigans happening behind it. For those of you who can see in the dark, you notice that the cave walls are quite smooth and it's like an almost very flat wall at the back. For those of you who can't see in the dark, you just can't really see much at all. You're just in this dark space with a bunch of water flowing next to you. For Squash and your stupid passive, I'm not even going to make you roll, you can see that at the back of the cave, where the wall is basically completely flat versus the size of the cave itself that you're in, you notice there looks like a seam all the way across the top, down the sides, across the bottom, and up the other side.
So they didn't do a really good job of caulking the seam.
They did not caulk the seam, no.
Squash is going to walk up to Rhal, and he's going to, this should probably help you and Lafian at least a little bit. And he reaches out and he's going to touch your brass knuckle on your right fist. And I'm going to cast light, which I had completely forgotten I have.
Whoa. Oh, now I can see.
Damn it.
Yeah.
What colour light?
Let's say it's like a very soft green, like it's not forest green. It's more like
Lime green.
Yeah, it's more lime green. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. It's very obvious when you light up the area and becomes very much more prevalent for the two who can see in the dark anyway. There is obvious signs of like movement and like woods and metal detritus on the floor. Like there's clearly been a movement here. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
And I'm going to say with all of your perceptions now there's light, you'll be able to see this. It looks like on the back wall that has like the seam all around it, it's very noticeable to basically all of you that there looks like scuff marks on the left-hand side that are horizontal.
Okay. It looks like they've made some kind of false backing to this thing. Let me see if there's like a spot to grab onto. Like maybe this thing is actually openable. Maybe we don't have to break it down.
Sure, I'll join you for that.
It is made of a similar material to the cave walls itself. It's definitely stone when you go to inspect it more clearly. Yeah.
Does it feel like there's a spot where it's intentionally grabbable or something like that?
Nope. It's quite smooth.
Do you guys think this is magical? Like, does it feel magical? Like when I touch the rock, does it feel like it was magically created?
I'm going to say that it is definitely possible to create stone slabs that are flat like this.
Okay.
Even without magic.
Okay. Okay, I was more wondering if there was like a magic word.
What's up with you were talking that there's like horizontal scuff scratch marks on the left side?
Mm-hmm.
What that?
They look like... Also, you're passive and your investigations are quite high naturally anyway. So it looks like this stone, whatever it is, this fake back wall, it looks like it has like scraped against something in like the left to right positions.
Okay, so it's a door hinge on the other side.
No, because a hinge would be like there wouldn't be scuffs on the face of it. It would just like the scuff marks would more be on the floor or on the ceiling. But this is directly on the stone itself.
Oh,
Did we just drag this thing out?
It's the sliding doors that you have that just go from side to side.
yep.
This is what it reminds you of.
Okay, I don't have really good grip on my hands, but if you guys maybe try to help me, let's see if we can just push and slide this thing to either side. Let's start left or right.
Sure.
Left, then
Lord of the
right.
Doors, please.
All right.
We'll all help, of course. Just
Oh, you just need me to go first. Is that what it is?
no. I'm
we're
saying
trying to
that
open the door.
your muscles, we're going to help, but I figure all of us, we push and slide and see if it works. Just I'm
I will
invoking
go to
your
open.
name as Lord of the Doors. That's all. Just
As you yeah. One of my that's like Zaltanna's like many names of Zaltanna, like what's
Goddess
her
of Bloody
fucking
Vengeance.
nuts in Game of Thrones.
Lord of the Doors.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will open the door.
Okay, I need you to take a strength check, please.
Advantage because we help him?
Absolutely.
No, not advantage.
Oh.
So you would have had disadvantage trying to do this. But because your friends are helping, you get to have advantage. The check is enormously difficult.
Well, I have a 20. Dirty 20.
You and your companions put your hands on the door the best way that you can. There really is no grip, so you just have to do that, like kind of like hand against it, just like wedge it a little bit, create a little bit of friction, and then you try and push in one direction, and you just feel this giant rock slab move maybe 0.5 millimeter, and you feel this clunk, clunk. You are unable to move this rock in any real way.
What do we do from here? Should we try again?
There's got to
Should we like heave ho?
There's got to be something here that they would use to open it. Some sort of mechanism. Let's just look around and see if maybe there's some sort of a hidden switch, a lever, something.
There may be like a concealed hole. Like, actually, you guys look. I'm gonna take 10 minutes, and I am going to try to get the magic seeing thing going. I want to try to ritually cast detect magic.
You can absolutely ritually cast detect magic.
It's actually a level 1 spell. Should I just not pop it? Like, what's the point of like sitting on level 1 spell slots at this point?
That depends what your other level 1 spells are.
Fairy Fire, Cure Wounds, and Alarm.
Arguable for cure wounds, but yeah.
I'm just gonna pop it. I know we're not in a rush, but like, just for the sake of the story.
That's fine.
Yeah, Squash is gonna pop detect magic to like try to suss out any kind of like illusory walls or hidden things or anything that might be magical.
Yeah, absolutely. After you just perform your magics and you cast your runes, you are able to see that ahead of you is a very powerful aura. Actually, it's not even that powerful. That's the stupid shit. You see a minor glow to the door, a kind of glow of this yellowy orange, maybe, and it's giving you strong abjuration vibes.
Oh, is this magically locked?
Yep.
Oh, I don't have knock. Why would I have knock? I can pick any lock. But I do have. I hate this. I hate this so much. This I can't do slowly. Squash is gonna put out his hands and he's gonna run his hands across the surface of the wall, and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Dispel Magic. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. That spell, if any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
You're casting it at 3rd level? Oh, you have to, right?
Yeah.
That is like your ability. It is at 3rd level.
Yeah.
You put your hands against the surface and you begin to see the way that the energy is flowing, and you shift the flow until it becomes unraveled and falls apart around you, until the entire aura is just gone.
All right. It should move now. And Squash gestures to Zaltanna.
All right. Strength check again.
Yep. Yes, please. With advantage because your buds are helping and you are not encumbered by the magical luck.
Thank God, because I have a +6, so I got a 2 that first, or 3. I can't count. I got a 17.
Okay.
Oh, boy, howdy. I'm going to say that you are definitely able to start moving it, but it does take like clunk. All right, boys, one more clunk. And then you feel like something just move out of the way, as if you have just put the right amount of pressure into this now. And you begin to slide this massive stone slab off to one side. Okay.
Awesome.
As you are sliding this off to one side, as you are beginning to push this through and it makes that wonderful giant rock is being moved sound, and you feel the clunk and the shifting of a mechanism, you just hear from the other side of this rock, you hear somebody shout, as it initially opens, you hear this mumbling, this chanting, and as soon as that rock starts to move, you just hear someone on the other side shout, "Now!" And everything around you is plunged into darkness. You cannot see into the area that you have just moved this. You have just opened this entryway. You can't see inside. You are presented with a 15-foot radius darkness spell, which I don't believe any of you can see through.
Nope.
God
You need
damn it.
very specific things to see through that.
You do need something very specific, yes.
Like the sunlight spell or whatever. There's like a random 7th level light spell that goes through magical darkness. It's so dumb. It's so specific.
You hear the sounds of people scurrying about, and I think between the 4 of you, you can definitely work out there's only 3 sets of people that are moving. And probably not more than a few seconds later, when you've made a gap, possibly big enough for one of the larger members of our team to get through, you, Squash, would definitely recognize the sound of someone casting a teleport spell.
Oh no. Wait. Counterspell?
You can't see.
Do I need to see?
And they are not within 10 feet. Yes.
Are you?
It's one of those beautiful things that sorcerers have, is because they can cast without verbal and without semantics.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be counterspelled.
Yeah, but I can hear them casting counterspell.
Yes, but I do believe you need to see them for counterspell.
You do.
Yeah, I'm ready through it. I'll take your ruling.
As soon as that spell snaps off, the darkness disappears with it, and you find yourself presented with a much larger cavern behind. You notice that there are torches ensconced in the walls, and they're casting a very warm, flickering light, providing plenty of light in this area. You can tell there is a little bit of a passageway that goes out the back, but you have no idea where that may go to, whether it goes up, down, or into a bigger cavern. You don't know. You notice that there is what looks like a small altar in the middle of the room that has a very large brass bowl in it, that has at the bottom of it maybe the remains of some charcoal, something being burnt, you're not sure. On the left-hand side, as you walk in, you can see that there are two chests and 2 what looks like those big packing boxes, the wooden crates. They're stacked one on top of the other, and you notice that one of the chests is open. Your typical rounded top chest with woodens and iron straps, and you notice that inside the lid there is definitely something carved, a sigil, a rune, you're not really sure. And inside this large chest you can see that there is obviously lots and lots and lots of scrolls. What do y'all want to do?
First, Arcana on the brass bowl with soot in it. Would I know what this is for?
Roll Arcana. Actually, you wouldn't need to. It's for a ritual. It's for ritual castings.
What ritual would require a brass bowl and soot? I assumed it was magical.
Delayed fireball.
It's a fireball. Damn it, maybe my new favorite joke. I'm gonna say that this is impossible for you to know.
All right. Acceptable.
Sorry.
No, better to tell me that than waste a roll. I appreciate it. Genuinely.
I don't want you to roll it. I don't think there's any way that Squash would know with his limited amount of arcane knowledge. And it would be difficult for even those who do have much, much more understanding to just figure out here's a brass bowl filled with carbon. Well, there's 500 spells. Let's narrow it down. And that's not counting the fact that this might be a unique spell. So yeah.
All right, Squash is standing in the doorway with Zaltanna and the rest of the team. I still have detect magic. Do I see trace amount of magic anywhere? Anything that could be a trap or anything such like...
Goodberry. No, Goodberry.
Goodberry.
So many berries.
That's what Zaltanna makes when she casts.
What's the difference? I cast it. That's the difference.
You notice that the scrolls are giving you a very low level transmutation spell on them. They kind of have that purplish bluish tone to them. You notice that. All right, I have to read this very carefully to see if you will notice exactly what this may or may not be. And you notice that mixed amongst some of the scrolls, that there are a couple of kind of reddish, orangey looking scrolls, which would indicate some sort of evocation spell.
Oh.
But otherwise, you don't notice anything really magical in this room at all. Okay. The bowl itself isn't magical. It was just used to cast. You notice that the chest that is open either has been activated already or the room doesn't mean anything at all, but you notice that the scrolls inside are definitely magical. You don't get anything magical out of the other chest, but maybe it's blocking your detect magic. You don't spot anything else.
We should close the door behind us. So that we can hear when they come and, bring back up or whatever they went to go do.
Most likely they're either at town gathering everybody together to set us on fire, or they went very, very far away with whatever they needed to defend.
This does not look like what we came here for.
It looks like those might be Goodberry scrolls, if my magical memory serves me right. I'm not seeing any traps in here. I'm not seeing anything we need to be worried about. Of course, keep your wits about you, but we can move into the room.
I've been eating good berries for weeks. I didn't come here for good berries. I came here for great berries. They're not just good, they're great. Tabaxi said it.
Have you heard the rumors about godberries?
Fuck you.
Squash is going to move into the room and he's going to investigate the chest a little bit closer.
The open one?
Yeah.
You as you approach the chest, you notice that what is carved on the inside of the lid is actually just what used to be, what is you would know the sigil to be of the Witcher Society, but there's also been crossings out made on them and just a very quick written message of major circle. You notice that a lot of these Goodberry scrolls, looking at the seals on them, and if you were to pop open one, you would definitely tell that this is a mixture of your work and the people that you created them with. You notice you notice that this is just filled to the brim with mostly Goodberry scrolls.
Stolen Goodberry scrolls
Thank you very much.
Sorry, stolen Goodberry scrolls.
Yeah, Squash is a trained thief. He can smell the trace amount of trickery going on here.
That smells like thievery.
Yeah.
What does thievery smell like?
It stinks. That's what it smells like.
Like money.
I do love money.
I think while the rest of the group is doing that, Lafian's going to turn to Squash specifically and just... Could you, while you're checking all of that out, could you just keep an ear out for 10 minutes or so? I want to check something because I'm a little worried.
We should be. Something very strange just happened.
I'm going to try to find out what.
I approve.
If you hear people coming,
you're gonna
just
do
bother
your... Yeah, you're gonna do your thing, right?
me. Weaker version, but yes.
Your eye thing.
No, not that.
Oh.
Well, I mean, yes, but not the eye floating out thing, the seeing into the past thing.
Oh. Ooh, okay. I'll keep an ear out. Sorry, I'll stop bothering you, please.
No, you're fine. I can do a quick one that makes it so I can at least look within the last 10 minutes or so. Oh, no, the last hour or so, excuse me.
All right, good. Yeah, Squash is gonna check out one of the evocation scrolls, and then he's just on the lookout, making sure nothing's sneaking in there.
Yeah. You're gonna crack open one of the evocation spells.
No, I'm not gonna crack open one of the evocation spells. I know exactly what you're fucking doing, V.
What am I doing, Aether?
You have put
Fireball! No, I'm joking.
You have put something bad amongst the scrolls, and they left them intentionally behind for us to get fucked over with.
Yeah.
So there is
maybe I did.
definitely not a cracking open of the scroll inside the cave with all my friends. Like, that would be, I'm putting them...
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so Squash is grabbing all the red scrolls, the evocation scrolls, and he's putting them... What's the range of fireball? 30 feet, I think it is.
Could the scrolls in his chest feed an army?
I mean,
20
one
feet
casting of
20
good
foot
berries is
radius.
like 8 berries.
How many
Yeah, that's
scrolls
like 8
are in
people's
his
food a day.
chest, though?
There's a lot. If you're just having a quick glance, there's probably about 50 or 60 in this one chest. There is another chest which looks identical, and there are 2 massive wooden crates next to it.
Yeah, we do need to hurry. I'm going to start, I'm going to open one of those crates. I'm just going to, break open one of the woods, punch it, and pull the broken wood out so I can look in, kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. Which order we want to do this? Lafian, I'm sorry you
y'all were
have to
doing
go
things
last
and I
because you have
interrupted.
10 minutes.
No, you're fine. I expected
worries.
this to happen.
I'm going to take you first, Rhal, and then I'm going to do Squash afterwards.
Okay.
We're all going to die.
I'm going to say it's not easy, but with enough grunting and pulling and, maybe, between you and Zaltanna, you're definitely open to crack open one of these really big crates. Cracking open one of those woods off that, or even just popping the top, you look in and you see very neatly ordered a bunch of scrolls that look very identical to the ones that are in the other chest, with the exception of the red ones. You don't see any of the ones that are marked differently to the Goodberry ones. This crate is massive. This could easily hold something like 100, 120 of them.
Okay, there's a lot. Okay.
Those fuckers.
Do you remember that this is as deep as the cave went? Because they have the fake walls.
You did notice that at the back of the cave, there did look like there's another little passage that went out.
Yeah, there's more cave to check out. I think figuring out what the hell they were doing in this room specifically is
more
good.
things first, yeah.
Yes.
Squash.
Yes. Yes.
You're taking the scrolls outside?
So, how big is this room? Is it more than 30 feet across?
Yeah. It's not massive. Yeah, let's say you could find a spot where you could hold this and you could cast it and not hurt your friends. Especially if you were in against the wall, it's only 20-foot radius. It's only 20 foot out from you. So, let's say that this room is big enough for that. Yeah.
All right. Squash is going to place most of the scrolls out of range of anybody, including himself.
Wait.
Sorry?
Rhal, stop. He sees what you're doing with the scrolls and that you're treating them carefully, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
He's piecing things together. What if I just put them in the stocking? They're scary. Magic is scary.
You'll blow your specter friend
You
up.
could also put them in your bags of holding.
We also do have yeah, but if it explodes in the bag of holding, that's not cool.
What exploded in the bag of holding?
Pretty sure if something explodes in the bag of holding like fucking ruptures or something stupid.
Yeah.
No, that's 3.5 rules. Sorry. 5th edition doesn't have any rules.
No, all you're going to do is piss off the pixies of fate weaving in there, so.
Next time you reach your hand and just a cook comes up and drags you into the bottom bag. What a nightmare. Oh, yeah. Okay, I really want to know what this is, just so let's put all of them in a bag, or you can put them in the stocking, and Squash is going to pick out all the evocation scrolls and let Rhal put them in the stocking, except one, and then Squash is going to take that to the side, just so he's out of range of anybody, because if this is a open and fireball, I don't want anybody else to be caught by it.
Okay.
And Squash does.
How lucky are you feeling, buddy?
Very lucky.
You are? You
Yeah.
feel like you're really lucky?
Yeah.
Is this a smart idea? You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. You crack open the seal.
Mhm.
Tense moment. Nothing happens. You unscroll it.
Mhm.
It's a scroll of cure wounds. They are also evocation.
Oh, are they now?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, these are safe. These are actually really good.
The one that you opened is safe.
I'm not going through all of them.
I'm joking. I'm
not
joking.
going through
They're
all
all
of
the
it.
same. They're all the same.
Okay. Cure wounds. Squash is just going to shove that one in his pocket. I'll write it in my inventory.
Yeah, please.
And the rest of them can go back in the crates. I am assuming that these scrolls were probably used to, help the people of Bikron deal with the famine and plagues and things.
Yeah. Rhal, if you are going to keep the 4 scrolls of cure wounds in the stocking, then I need you to write that on your character sheet. Otherwise, just take it off.
I'll get them out if they're deemed
Okay.
to be safe. I just don't want anything to destroy all of the food.
Yes.
Like, some explosive in there.
I cannot tell you how excited I was when I found that cure wounds and fireball were the same school.
Oh my god.
Is it just a standard cure wounds level 1, or is there anything?
Yep. Standard level 1.
Okay.
I think, obviously, like, our idea on health is massively skewed because
Of
we're
course.
at the top end of the game
Of
now.
course.
But mostly, yeah, it's something between, like, traditional 1 hit point for a peasant up to, like, 8 or 12. Like, 1 cure wounds is more than enough for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has triple digits? Crazy.
Yeah, what kind of
Yeah, it's
weirdo
triple
with-
digit health. Who ungodly creature? I mean, godly creature. Oh, fuck.
Adventure makes you healthy. It's good cardio.
Okay. Is anyone checking anything else out before I get to Lafian? Because I think you guys breaking a crate and checking your 1 scroll is not 10 minutes.
I mean, there's the bowl, but I don't think there's much more. We have the hallway, but I don't want Squash to leave Lafian's area, so he's like looking around.
Lafian is holding the bowl because I need that in order to do the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's...
I have to focus.
I guess-
Zaltanna is just chilling.
Okay.
Guarding at the
right.
door. Please.
You go back 1 hour, right?
Yes, the basic version is I can see any events from around the bowl within the last hour.
Okay. What you see are 3 people. They appear to be wearing... Yeah, you would see this. They appear to be wearing what looks like very enchanted robes. They are made of almost pure jet black material. You can see that there's silver runes sewn all over them, and you can see that the caster skins, the 3 halflings, they are marked with a lot of signs of magic. A lot. You notice that when, in the few times that they open their eyes are completely black. They are jet black. You can see that they are holding these, in each hand, these large onyx discs that they are holding side to side, each of them touching another's black disc. You can see that they are chanting over this bowl. And for the briefest moment, you get a flash of the bowl. It has what looks like a vial of blood in it. And right next to it, you recognize, because you've seen them before, what looks like a shard of Savras. You can see the three of them chanting. Probably not more than a couple of minutes after your vision starts, rapidly going through time, of course. You notice that there is a few people coming out from that small passage behind. You see a woman with mousy brown hair. You can see that she's wearing what looks like a white dress or a white robe. And you can see that there are two other halflings with her who look much like bodyguards. And the three of them also have really dark, maybe jet black eyes. You see the three of them conversing, talking with the three mages in the center who either nod at conversations or shake their heads. Then you see the three of them maybe say something at the door and then see the door open. They walk through and it closes very loudly behind them. Quite a time later, you hear clunks and clicks and movements, and you see the three mages open their eyes and look at each other. They slowly put down their discs into the bowl, lift up the blood and place it on top of it along with the shard. And then as the door opens, you see one of them throw a hand out yelling, "Go," or "Now." I can't remember what I said. "Now." And you see darkness erupt from their hand in that direction. And then you see one of them reach out, grab the others as they put their hands on all the items in the bowl and cast teleport. Then as the darkness disappears, you see the three of you arriving.
Okay. Lafian definitely, as soon as he comes out of his trance-like state, observing all this, explains what he saw to everybody.
That sounds bad and confusing.
If I were to describe to Lafian the overzealous girl that Squash masked the last time he was here, would that match the description?
Yes, 100%.
God fucking damn it.
Although she's wearing something different, and although she didn't have jet black eyes, and she wasn't wearing a white dress, I believe she was wearing a blue robe. Yeah, like the general description matches her for sure.
Yeah, you saw like a semi-leader, the girl in white. She was proselytizing quite hard last time I was here. The black-eyed thing is new and not good. Why they have the blood of gods, what they're exactly doing, I have no idea. I'm assuming Squash has no idea.
You said Savras?
Yeah, it was
You
one
said
of
blood of
the shards.
That's not good.
Savras is dead.
Yep, there's still pieces of him.
What could they have done with that?
Maybe they're using it somehow to like steal or manipulate his old powers. He was the god of foretelling and foresight. But if that's what they're doing with it, they were really poor at foreseeing our intrusion.
If I had to guess, they were probably just using it as a power source for whatever it is they were doing.
Oh yeah, didn't you take a piece of Savras from?
Maybe.
Oh.
Who's asking?
Why you want to know, cop?
Narc. These are recreational god remains.
You would know that when Dacian did the small plane split, when you had the two different little rune fights, that he had a shard of Savras to help stabilize and power that.
Or energizer batteries.
Yes, basically, yes. They're not necessarily for splitting planes, and as I think Demi explained, he didn't know what he was doing, so maybe that's the wrong thing anyway. They could be used for anything, but it is definitely not for bunnies and hugs.
In either case, I'm rather curious what's further down the tunnel, since that's where they came from.
I think it's time to go check.
Before that, though, I think it more important for us to try to get as many of these scrolls as possible because that is our first objective.
I'm trying.
How many has Rhal been able to stuff into his bag in 10 minutes?
I'm going to say definitely managed to stuff the entirety of the open chest into... no, wait, you don't have a bag of holding, do you?
I'm
I would
borrowing.
lend him the demis.
Okay, yeah, like you definitely get all of that and like a good portion of the crate, but beyond that, they just seem to keep like popping back out. You put one in, it pops back out. You put one in, it pops back out. You can't fit any more in at that
Now
point.
it's just a game.
You've definitely surpassed the limit.
There's a
Now it's just a
limit.
fun game, and
Rhal's playing catch for themselves, just throwing it in.
I just think you're pushing it in, and the Pixies of Fate Reading is like, hey, that's beyond your allotted space, throwing it back out. God damn it, throwing it back out. Luckily, they're not throwing anything out that was in the bag previously, because you won't get to see that.
Okay, well, I still have my bag, so let's try to stuff as much as we can in here, and then we'll go further on.
Yeah, like you definitely managed to finish the other open crate, and you reckon that you probably have room for like, you know, a good like 20 or 30 more, but that would involve either opening the other crate or opening the other chest. So, dealer's choice.
Squash, you checked these other two closed ones, right? Like they're safe?
Did I?
I cracked one
Wait.
open.
Wait,
Isn't
how
it?
many? I thought I thought there was only one closed crate and one open chest. I'm sorry.
No, so there's one open chest, one closed chest, and two previously closed crates. Rhal has opened one crate.
I'm so
You do know
sorry.
from looking at them, because I'm going to say the wood blocked, you didn't see what was in the crates and you don't see what's in the chest. But you know by looking at them, at least the chest itself isn't magical, at least schools of magic wise. And you know that the crates themselves aren't magic. One, because you don't see any magical auras related to any schools, and Rhal just blew one open. So, yeah.
All right. Let me check my inventory real quick.
May want to make sure that the closed one isn't rigged to explode or something. Mundane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know at least they're mundane to look and touch at magic-wise, but you haven't checked them out for traps.
Yeah.
So Rhal was super lucky that I did not trap one of the crates that he got
But
to.
the other one, ho-ho!
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Squash is gonna search the chest before he touches it. Did the people in your vision, Lafian, like do anything to the chests?
No, they weren't really
even know.
focused on
Nope.
any of that stuff. They were more just doing the ritual.
Me, Aetho, just realized what may have just happened. We did the thing where we entered the dungeon from the wrong end. We actually entered the final chamber first where all the loot is. And then
There's actually a secret staircase up here that you never knew about as a kid.
it's starting to sound like that to
I guess
me.
we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Squash is going to check the chest for traps. Perception? Or investigation?
You don't notice anything that doesn't mark it as a chest.
No.
Same with the crate.
Whoa. It's a chest
Then
guy.
Squash is going to real slowly open the chest.
Ooh. You're dead.
As you put your hand on the chest, the lid opens and reveals massive teeth. You are adhered to it. So I think this is a good point to stop.
Oh,
Oh, God.
you got him.
I did
Damn
it,
it.
guys! I finally got a mimic!
Hi everyone, Rhal here. Thank you all for listening to the episode. Hope you are enjoying the show, as usual. I would like to thank patron Vixen1981. Thank you so much for your support. All of our Patreons, you all mean the world to us. Thank you all so much for your support. Really helps us continue to make these shows. If you would like to find our Patreon and become a supporter yourself and help us make our shows, you can find our Patreon at patreon.com/Blighthouse, where for as little as $1, you can find various tiers, and at $1, you get ad-free content. So all of the ads that are placed before and after our shows automatically, you get the show without that. You get a Patreon feed where you can listen to the whole show and all of our future episodes without ads. So Shout out and a big thanks to all of our ad-free listeners over on Patreon. Thank you all so much for your support. Seriously, it helps us out a lot. So thank you again, Patreon supporters. If you would like to become a Patreon, that's patreon.com/Blighthouse. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you all so much for making it this far in the show. It's kind of been crazy that we're still doing this, so thank you all for being here for it. Means a lot. Thank you. See you all next episode. Bye.
Hi there, and thanks for not skipping past this part. My name is Niall Segay, and I'm the host and dungeon master of Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons, a podcast where a group of neurodiverse, award-winning comedians play D&D for your entertainment.
Do you have any offensive potions, like things we can use in a weapon? Versus defensive. Offensive. Sorry.
Emphasis. Yeah. If you take this potion, you'll become real racist.
Do you have any slur potions?
A potion of incel? What the fuck?
I'm more powerful than 10 women combined!
Download Comedians in Dungeons Getting Dragons today for some chaotic good storytelling.